of them would. Okay. Do you want me to launch it? Because it's...
Oh, we're live, I think.
We're live.
Oh, yeah, you can launch it. It's your show.
Hi, everyone. I'm really late, but Sarah and I have been trying to work out how to get us both on Zoom, and my computer would just not let us do it. And actually, my phone wouldn't the other day. So I've gone into the study where Richie, my husband, has actually gone to Bernie, so I can use his computer, and it's working. So welcome, everybody. And I'm just going to bring up, I think, Facebook on my computer because I can't see any comments at all. But Sarah and I are going to talk for half an hour about the upcoming Spiritual Discovery Journal. That's what it's called, isn't it? That I'm a contributor, one of 12 contributors to, and also my upcoming book release, my fourth book being released on November the 10th, and the VIP and then a free launch event on the 14th of November, which I'm really excited about. So Sarah's been a super support for me and is currently my manager, which is really amazing. She's doing a wonderful job, and I don't know how she manages to eat, sleep, and look after children. But anyway, so Sarah, can I just ask you to talk a little bit about the journal, because the journal is something that I don't think anybody's seen before, so I think it's going to be a bit groundbreaking.
Yeah, it's exciting, so exciting. Okay, so the journal is called the Spiritual Discovery Journal, and it is a journal with 12 contributors, which Victoria is one of those contributors, and she's sharing about how to journal with automatic writing.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. So it's completely undated, so you can purchase the journal at any time and start whenever you like, and you just pop in the dates. There's really no rules with the journal. You can start wherever you want to start to, so you can have a flick through and see what all the contributors are doing and sort of their journaling style and start at any time. So there's no rules. So and it's one of a kind. I've never seen it before. It was a vision of mine about 5 years ago, and thanks to the amazing Kathy Shanks, it's manifested. So she's the one that's done, she's done all the graphics and everything. So she's basically spoke to all the contributors. They've sent through their information to her, and then she's taken that and just made it amazing, hasn't she? It's like everyone's like, oh wow, she's just
so quickly. I just kind of, she's abracadabra. I think it's wonderful.
I know. I don't think she's done any other work for the last 3 weeks though, because she's just totally she's got the magazine. So she's also the graphic designer for Rebirth as well, which we do that.
And she's doing my 2 books. She's republishing the 3rd book and doing my 4th book.
She has too, so she's been doing so much. Yeah. No wonder she hasn't slept for weeks.
No wonder she's taking 3 days off, turn the phone off, just communicate.
Exactly. So so we're putting together, so that's the journal, and at the moment too we have a special of 2 for $55, and that is including postage. So it's only $55 and you get 2 journals. So it's amazing with Christmas coming up, and you will receive it around about the 23rd. We're going to print on Friday, so it might take a couple of weeks to get it printed, and then we'll send them out. So the launch day is the 23rd, and we're definitely on track for that. Yeah. And then you also get a spot in the summit as well, which is really exciting. So you should have your journal by then, and you'll be able to come onto the online summit, and all the contributors will be speaking more. There'll be more guiding and helping you how to use their section of the journal. So it'll be really good. It's be more intense little group of people. Although we've sold so many of the journals now, it's not really going to be a small little group now.
No, it's going to be great.
So that's exciting. And then so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys Victoria's section of the journal as well. So I'll just go into where I need to go. Hang on 2 secs. I need to make it, always forget that you've got to make the screen large, otherwise it doesn't show up in the shared screen. So you're looking going, where do I have to go? All right, so here we go. Can you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, there she is. Maybe green, beautiful colour.
Yeah. So I'm going with the green theme because my website is a tealy green, and my lotus flower logo is a little bit greener, like of the green. But yeah, so I just stick with that theme. And
Yeah, that's
yeah, I
beautiful.
think Kathy's done a lovely job. And then I was really, when you go down to the next page,
Yep.
I'm
So you can
really
just
happy.
explain what the sections are if you like. Why I
Okay.
yeah.
So I was just wanting to show people the beautiful graphics that she offered us, and we all chose our own graphics. So I am a psychic channel, and I do teach. I teach people how to connect to the seventh plane of existence, so that there's no trade of energy when you're connecting to the other planes, which is the spirit world and archangels and so on. And because I'm a trained theta healing practitioner, an advanced theta healing practitioner, I am really kind of well versed in the planes and do know of the troubles that people can get in if they don't connect properly, and have rescued quite a few. So I didn't want it to be boring, but I just wanted people to understand how we do work in the different planes, and then the different levels of consciousness within those. So dimensions and planes are different. And if you just scroll down a little bit further, then there are the planes there. And Kathy did them first, and she had them one on top of each other. And she said, I knew you wouldn't like it, only because it's not linear. It's not a linear process, because we can be drinking water of the first plane, and we're living on, with animals, or eating animals in the third plane, and we're connecting to spirits in the fourth plane, and we're holding a crystal of the first plane, we're eating a salad, which is of the second plane. It all happens all at the same time. But the dimensions of consciousness is around how our intentions behind it, and whether we're grateful, or if we're grumpy, or if we're stuck in our own stuff, or it's all that kind of,
Yeah.
what are our intentions, and um, how aware are we of ourselves on this planet Earth, and the impact that we make, and that we're all connected, and all that kind of thing. So that's kind of how I try to explain it, or I do explain it in simple terms so people can understand. And people who listen to me all the time will go, oh, here she goes again. But somebody said to me the other day, oh, I read it, and then I understand now what you're talking about. Yeah, and I can give lots of examples. So then if you scroll down again, I'm really pedantic too about who you're talking to, because it's a big wide spirit world out there. And people who use Ouija boards, and, or connect to spirit and don't know who they're talking to. And we were talking about that the other day on the video that never was. Remember that, Sarah? And you said,
Yeah.
what did you say? You said that you used to write or channel, and then it didn't come true or something.
Yeah. But that
Yeah.
was about my life as well, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It was like about my life, not about the, the
Oh,
collective or the
oh,
life events of
that's
the world.
nice.
So it's a bit different. I think we get a bit
Mm.
stuck in our subconscious or unconscious or whatever with that stuff.
We do. But so I really just talk about it, and I'm not saying, some people say, oh, well, can't we do that? Can't we connect to spirits? And of course we can, but it's just about making sure that you're asking for it in the highest and best way, and that you know who you're talking to. So if you're talking to Great Aunt Betty, or Uncle Ronald, or Dad who passed over, then, or my pa that came in and actually taught me to channel, then you're going to be pretty safe. They're not going to be wanting to lead you astray. Or if you're talking to Archangel Michael or Lord Melchizedek, you're very safe there too. But they all have opinions, and they all work in duality, and we live in duality too, which is good and bad, and sacrifice, and you're better than I am, which is not true, but that kind of thing. So therefore, if we connect through the unconditional love of the Supreme Source, which is Mother, Father, God, Creator of all that is, then that's all we need to do. And then then we're protected from trading with other people's energies and that kind of thing. The angelic realm is a big wide world there too, and they're really fighting the good fight against the dark forces and that kind of thing. So they will talk about sacrifice and they'll talk about the greater good and that kind of thing, but also they'll be very loving and very supportive and always there when you ask them. And as long as you give them permission, they'll always help you. And the archangels of the seven rays, I've just got there so people know if they're seeing different colours, they're likely to be, they'll be more likely to know who they're connecting to. Metatron, apparently, and you can Google them too, but Metatron is green and purple, and I've got people working with Metatron who actually see those colours. So the bottom angels might be a kind of a mishmash of the other colours. And then I talk about channeling and how to perhaps start to learn how to clear your mind, and that it's almost like I get my mind out of the way. And it was a work in progress when I first when Pa came in, and I smelled cigarette smoke everywhere, and I had no idea whether I'd hear a voice or anything, but it's just like a thought. For me, it's like a thought that's not my own. And it is about learning to trust, and it is about learning to get your ego out of the way and to actually really be patient and to focus on and know who you're talking to. That's really important. Otherwise, there are spirits out there that will try to influence you or try to make you think that you're better than other people, and that kind of helps them to evolve, but it doesn't really help you much. And the accuracy of your messages are going to be much more spot on when you do know who you're talking to and you're more focused in intent.
Yeah.
I've got some meditations, invocations, and then every week there's some exercises to do and some different ways of trying to journal. And journaling is not just about channeling, of course. It is about writing down your thoughts or what's happened in your channelings and what's come to you, what the messages are, those kinds of things. But clearing your mind is a really important one. Some people say they can't meditate, so they can't clear their mind. But I just find if I just blanket and it's just almost like it just goes aside and I just allow it to come and then it'll come in. Yeah, but it takes practice, and it's not one of those things that'll just happen overnight. You do have to practice, and you have to really learn to trust and all of that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Be patient, all of that. Yeah. So I've had a flick through some of the others, and some of them are kind of similar, but I think we're all a bit different, and so it will be a really good kind of
yeah. I think Kathy set them out so they look similar, but they're not. Yeah.
No. I mean, like the content. Some people will talk about archangels and that kind of thing, but they'll complement each other rather than be the same. Yeah. So it's really exciting, and I really hope it does well. I really do.
Yeah, I think it will. Mm-hmm. How can it not with all of our intentions?
Well, that's right.
Yeah. So, yeah. And the right people anyway. The right people that need it are going to be the ones that find it anyway.
That's
so.
Right.
It was fun putting it together. So whatever happens from here. It's all good. Let's talk about your new book and your book launch. So we're launching your book on the 14th of November. Is that right? Have I got the dates right? I should know. I put it together.
We're launching it on the 14th of November. So it actually is released on the 10th of November, which is my birthday. And I'll be 60. So
we're going to have a party on the 14th for your birthday. So everyone... so everyone needs to join just to say happy birthday to Victoria.
That would be great. Well, and the 14th was when our middle son was meant to be getting married, and of course it's not happening now till next year. So I just thought, well, I'll keep that date and do something special on it. Yeah. Do you have a picture there that you can of the launch, or like a picture you can put up of the book? It's called The Book of Life. Lessons for Mother Earth.
I've got, do you want, yeah, I do. I've got all your graphics right here.
There we go. Now we can see it all.
There we go.
Double click. Can you double click on one?
Oh, okay. So stop. Oh, I did. Okay. So we can't do that. Okay.
We can't?
Stop sharing.
Oh.
What I need to do is go in. Hang on. Let me get it up on Facebook and then.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is my 4th book. I do have the other 3, and quite a lot of people who follow me now in Spiritual Events Directory have them. Oh, there we go. So the book launch, there's the Book of Life. My beautiful friend Renee Stubbs drew that, and then Kathy just enhanced it a little bit and put the title on. So Renee actually did the covers for my first 2 books. So book 3 is the Messages from Mother World, is the only one she hasn't done a cover for. She was having twins at the time, so I'll forgive her. And so this one's about how we can learn from the synchronicity of nature, really, and how we need to see every day as a gift and to really learn that we're all one. And I talk about that in all the other books, or the masters do, but this one is really learning to notice how the adaptations that animals and plants make, and the way that nature kind of holds the space is something that we can learn from. And so there's a meditation with every chapter as well, which is really wonderful. And I just kind of thought, I've been getting into writing meditations more, so I started doing that. And then I thought, well, people can't read and meditate at the same time, so I've recorded them and put them to music. And my beautiful friend Gary Martin has helped me to do that. And we bought royalty-free music. And my tech guy from up in Queensland has put them all onto my website, which can be accessed through a code. So I'm not sure that they can be downloaded, but they can certainly be accessed whenever you want them. But I'll have to talk to James about that. So anyway, so that's, I think, going to be really exciting. So Sarah, do you want to talk about the VIP event, because that was your brainchild?
Yeah, so if I don't get anyone in, it'll be like, no, we've already sold 3 spots, so we have 17 left, and we've got 6 weeks or something to go, so that's good. So so what we're going to do is we've got VIP tickets for $97. What you will get for that is you will get to come onto Zoom with us with the other VIPs. So it's a more one-on-one, closer connection with Victoria, and she's going to be doing some readings for everybody as well. And you also, so for the hour, you'll get, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes or something. And then you will also get her book, and you'll also get a copy of the journal. So yeah, so that's amazing for $97. Yeah.
And so I'm going to have a good think about the hour and how we can really make it a really fun but worthwhile event to
exactly. And we're hoping to have like giveaways and stuff like that as well. So
giveaways, and maybe I might do a tutorial for people who are interested in channeling or writing, or just talk about spiritual development as well, and perhaps do one of the meditations. But it'll be, people might be able to also ask me some questions for them personally. And so with only 20 people, most people would probably be happy for that, just for me to read for them in front of 20 people, and it just stays in that event.
Yeah, so that's right. Exactly. It'd be no different if you went to like a mediumship event at a pub or something.
That's right.
Yeah. So that'll be really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
And then after that is our public party, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's it. We're done. Yeah, after
so
that.
we're not just launching to 20 people. We're just,
So we will be doing that inside of this event too. So see how it says set up to set up live video. So that Victoria is actually going to go live within this event. So please join the event, share it with your friends, that sort of thing, so that more people can see it. Again, it's absolutely free, and Victoria's going to be doing giveaways and things like that as well. And plus, you're going to, she's going to share teachings and read from her book and do meditations. So it's going to be amazing.
But I won't do personal readings for people. I won't.
No, not there. That will be at the VIP. So yeah, and you'll be supporting Victoria. So it's all about supporting each other, and that's that's the main thing, isn't it? Just getting it out there so we can help shift society.
Absolutely help to shift the just to shift the vibrations, and people are actually really finding that though, Sarah, that there's a lot of weird stuff happening. People, I've always said there's nothing that you couldn't tell me that I wouldn't believe, but lately there's been some very weird stuff happening because of all the shifting and all the dense energy. So the powers that be, or we talk about the dark forces, and a lot of people understand that, but they're just trying to keep everyone suppressed. And so people like me I can't go down that rabbit hole. I don't care whose fault coronavirus was or what they're doing, or if I start to get caught up in that, I'm no good to anybody, because I can't keep my vibrations high to then help other people to do that. So that's why, I think this book is really important, but there are lots of wonderful books coming out now, and lots of channelings and people who are just spreading messages worldwide about hold the faith, keep your vibrations high, and make the change within yourself. That's all we can do. We can't change anybody else, but we can just work on ourselves and work on loving ourselves and being the best we can be. And that's really all we can do.
Exactly.
Yeah. So did you want to talk about anything else before you pop off? And
no, not really. I just obviously support Victoria, buy her book, buy the journal, and keep watching her shows as well and share them. That other people can find it. We really appreciate it. What we might do though now, Victoria, I'll get you to we'll jump off Zoom, and then you just go back live how you normally would, so that you can see everyone's comments and all that sort of stuff. Are you happy?
Worries.
Yep,
I'm happy to do that. Yep. I just want to say
I just remembered I've got another Zoom too, and I'm like, oh my god, I can only
the Rebirth is coming out, and there's an article in there about the book and everything, and also Michelle did an interview with me, so that'll be being played live sometime or other.
Yeah, so that will be set up. Yeah, so you'll find that in the video section. So we'll put that up. That'll be on Rebirth as well, on the Rebirth Facebook page. Yeah, so the magazine comes out tomorrow. So you'll start to see we'll start to see that all in the news feed and everything, and you've got an article, and you've also you've been interviewed, which is amazing, and we also reviewed your book, which is awesome as well. And there's like so much content in there, so there's lots of different articles, so definitely have a read of that comes out bi-monthly. So it's 1st of October, the next one will be December. So so always keep an eye out on that one too. Thank you for prompting me on that. I don't focus in as much as I probably should. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah. Thanks for your work and all your support and everything, and everything you do for all of us in the spiritual community, because it's
my pleasure. It's definitely my calling. I can't help but not do it.
I'm a bit the same. All right, lovely. Okay, thanks everyone for watching.
And we'll get you to come back on live and do the next half an hour. You can go a bit longer, that's fine. We're doing connections. All right, see you all. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.